Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again. Welcome back to Estrogen Filled Month here on my channel. This time I'm reviewing a 2003 romantic comedy dramedy uh, starring the great Amanda Peet. Well, she's a supporting role. Amanda Peet, Diane Keaton, and Jack Nicholson. Something's Gotta Give. Yeah, I'm finally reviewing this movie because Amanda Peet's in the film. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Amanda Peet. You're 49 years old. You're still beautiful to me. And this movie, I really like her in this film, even though I wish she was in it a lot more, especially after the first half, she disappears for a while, but we'll get to it. Here's the synopsis. Harry Sanborn, Jack Nicholson, is a perennial playboy with a libido much younger than his years. During what was to have to be a romantic weekend with his latest infatuation, Marin, played by Amanda Peet, at another Hamptons beach house, at her mother's, Harry develops chest pains, aka a heart attack. He winds up being nursed by Martin's reluctant mother, Erica Barry, Diane Keaton, a successful divorced New York playwright. In the process, Harry develops more heart pains or pangs, the romantic kind for Erica, an age-appropriate woman who he finds beguiling. However, she habits die hard when you know some habits die hard when Harry hesitates. His charming 30-something doctor, Keanu Reeves, steps in and starts to pursue Erica, and Harry, who has always had the world on a string, finds his life unraveling. Yeah, this is a good film, but it's too freaking long. That's my biggest issue with this movie. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes. This is a romantic comedy. This should be 95 minutes. There's at least 20 or 30 minutes of padding in this movie that you don't need. There's a scene where Diane Keaton is the worst scene in the movie. Diane Keaton cries for like 5 minutes straight. We get it. You're sad. You can make the movie a lot shorter if you cut that scene out. Keanu Reeves, love seeing him in the movie, but he should have been cut. Like, you should have put him in two scenes and that's it. He's the family doctor, but he shouldn't have been in the film as much as he was. Mainly because he's not shooting anybody and he's just a doctor. That's it. There's not much to his character. Amanda Peet falls in love with some other guy that's barely in the movie, so I don't care about him. And also, there's some, like I said, the padding. There's a little bit of padding that's time filler in the middle. The first 30 minutes, you see Amanda Peet, you see her gorgeous in white lingerie, then black lingerie, and then her mom comes in and she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't know you were going to be here." And then she disappears. Like by the 30-minute mark, she disappears for a long, long time, and it's like, oh, but come on, I want to see more Amanda Peet. I could never have enough of her. And the film is well written. I mean, the acting's really good. I think all three actors. I think Frances McDormand is good in the film. She's in the film there. Keanu Reeves' acting is not bad. Just he's not really needed in the film. Nicholson is great. Diane Keaton's good in the film. Amanda Peet's always good in everything she's in. So you can imagine how much. Because, like I said, it's a good movie, but it's just way too long. Like I was feeling it the first time I saw this movie. I was like, this film could be 10 minutes to 20 minutes shorter. It has the same pacing issues that Wonder Woman 84 had. I know I know I'm picking on that movie, but again, you don't need to stretch out a movie to make it good. I know it's a Jack Nicholson movie, but you don't need to make this movie 2 hours. It could have been cut in half. And the film, it made money. It cost $80 million and made 266.7 million, and it got favorable reviews, of course, because it's a good movie. For a performance, Keaton got an Academy Award nomination. I'm like, why? She's overacting in the movie. In the middle, by a 90-minute mark, she's like crying for like 5 minutes. We get it. You're sad. That's not needed. She also won a Golden Globe, which is fine, but again, I think Nicholson is better. His emotions are intact. He's not overacting, and it works. Her crying for 5 minutes just did nothing for me. I mean, that really could have been cut out. It says, yeah, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 72%, though it occasionally stumbles into sitcom territory. Yeah, because basically an older man is dating a younger woman, and then the mom comes in. Again, do these people ever knock? Can't you like not? I don't know, lock the door? I don't get it. I don't know why people want to be promiscuous and then they can't lock their doors. I would when the day I have sex because you don't want people coming in. Once you have an interruption, it ruins the mood. Just saying. Anyway, yes, something's got to give us a mostly smart, funny, romantic comedy with sharp performances. Yeah, it does. It's way too long. You could cut the running time in half. And yeah, he said, noting that Keanu Reeves' role seems like nothing more than a walk-in plot complication. Yeah, because he's just in the film to make to hit on Erica and basically that's it. And I'm like, yeah, but he doesn't need to be in the film because he's not. He doesn't even date Amanda Peet, which is basically his age range. But like I said, in John Wick, I love him in those films and the first Matrix and even the sequels. But here, he feels like an add-on. John Favreau makes a cameo here, but again, the film's already overlong, excuse me. But like I said, if you want to see Amanda Peet in an early role before she was in the whole 10 yards and these other films that she did, a lot like Love, yeah, this is the film she did right after, a few years after the whole 9 yards, which nothing's gonna top that. You get to see her gorgeous breast. She does this thing with her lips that just turns me on, and she has this curly hair that just like that won't stop. Here she's good in the film though. She shows her assets enough. Also, I didn't need to see Jack Nicholson's ass. I'm just not a fan. Okay, he was older here before he retired, and I don't want to see that. I didn't like to see Chris Pratt's in Passengers either, but that's just me. But anyway, this is a good film, just a little bit over long. I think you could have cut 20 or 30 minutes, and it would make the pacing go by much quicker. But that's okay because, like I said, I get to see Amanda Peet in this movie. They show enough of her, and she's gorgeous and everything. There she is, right there. And that's why I see the movie for her because I love her, guys. She's my third favorite actress of all time. So happy birthday, Amanda Peet. I'm glad I got to see this for your birthday. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next review.